Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Black Ops 2 for me to you, because that's what I do. Ground War, Kill Confirm, Meltdown, your favorite map, 9v9, going solo like I do. And the reason I picked this video, it's just the backdrop. I think I went 59-0 in this gameplay. But I wanted to talk about some more important things. I was going to do an M27 because I wanted to show you that assault rifle. But a couple things have changed as of yesterday. Last night in Black Ops 2, they had a major update. It went from 2.03 to 2.11. It was a huge hotfix. And the hotfix goes down like this. It addressed some of the things that were, in leagues, and it changed. Now this isn't 100% sure, but as I was told by some other people, that it now gives the person with the best connection host, and it's no longer skilled based matchmaking in core gameplay. Now let's face it, core gameplay is for people to have fun and to entertain. If they want skilled matchmaking, they would go to leagues. And the reason why it was such a big problem in the first place, even if it has been fixed, and I don't know if this is a placebo effect, but even if it has been fixed, the point being, it wasn't about being matched up a bit against people, and YouTubers couldn't get their own scores, because look, I was posting scores when matchmaking was going on. Marka J, Fearcrads, everybody was posting scores. That's beside the point. The point being was, it was matchmaking people up with shitty connections in regards to their skill ranking. So that wasn't the case. And I covered this in the past. If you're in a region area and you're playing against people in your region, sooner or later they will get better. As every other Call of Duty has shown in the past, there is a curve, and people will learn on that curve as they play the game every day. Let's not take away the fun factor from the game. That's the point of YouTube, and entertaining and showing videos and having fun, being social with the game. And that leads me into my next segue. And that's why I'm posting this video. And this is it. Is League gameplay a failure? And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because I'm not the only one that's feeling this. When you have a huge portion of the game dedicated towards, a specific group that represents a very 0.0001% of the population, the total people who play the game, I mean, there's a reason for concern, right? The concern is this, is that, the majority of people who patronize the game and give money to Call of Duty, and you guys out there as me, the same people, we would like for them to pay more attention to the people who are paying the money to fix certain things in the game, i.e. matchmaking, host migration, blah blah blah. We want the game to operate. So when you have people who are dedicating a lot of resources to a particular part of the game that is no concern to the majority, then it's kind of irritating. It's upsetting. So I took a couple clips here, and you can see right here, Fearcrads says that League play looks like a failure to him. Wings of Redemption says it's a failure. I'm not the only one that's suggesting this. I mean, numbers do not lie. The reason why people are pointing this out is the fact that, they feel like they're not being represented when we're the majority of the people who patronize the game. When you only have like 400 people out of 400,000 people playing your league play, that tells you that nobody wants it, and nobody wanted your forced matchmaking and core gameplay. So is it a failure? I'm asking you. I mean, obviously other people out there think it's a failure. I think it's a failure in the effect that you're not taking care of the people that are taking care of you. You take care of the people that take care of you. You love your mom, you take care of your mom takes care of you. Same with your dad, and so on and so forth. Same with this game. Same with the customers that go into your store that buy a Big Mac. See what I'm saying? So there are the points that I'm trying to make. And here's another thing. Look at this quote from David Vonderhaar. I mean, this isn't a mission of failure by itself. A million people have tried League gameplay. They have tried it, of course. You could say that a million people have logged on and played it, but how many people are still there playing it? 400, I'm looking right now at my television, 500, 1,000. At its max peak between both leagues in the system, it was 5,000. Out of the total population that was playing online. So out of a million people that David Vonderhaar said that tried it, only 5,000, you do the math. That's a very small retention of people that have said, okay, I tried it, it's horrible, I'm not going to play it. So an admission by his own tweet right there, it's a failure. So I don't know if you think it's a failure. I think it's a failure. I think it's a waste of resources and not paying attention to, you know, the needs of the many who patronize the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm only out there fighting for you guys. You know, I mean, if they want to go social with it, go. I think it should go in a totally different direction instead of, you know, trying to force those things on people and not even giving any incentives. You know, if you looked in the past, anytime there was like a bad or negative review on something, Call of Duty would come out and say, oh, double XP. And then they come out with a new hotfix, and you can't even use theater mode because of people have been hacking, or not hacking, but doing a theater mode glitch to prestige. So, you know, instead of, you know, punishing a few, they punish everybody, and you can't even use theater mode. The gameplay you're watching is from my HD PVR. So, that's the thing. You know, I mean, I think more attention needs to be going towards the people who patronize the game the most. I mean, I don't know if matchmaking has been fixed in this game in regards to connection. That meaning the person with the best connection can be host, so we can just get on with the game, have our fun, and play the game. I mean, is that too much to ask? Am I asking for too much? Am I asking too much? Is that being... Am I being ridiculous? Am I complaining? Or am I just looking out for the rest of you guys in the community so you know what's going on? So that is the latest of the hot fixes. So no longer will you be matched into gameplays where people, you know, if you're gonna put KDR in there and people get matched into true skilled matchmaking, you needed to make it that way in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You can't change it because you want to. Then people are going to be like, they're focused on their KDR, so when they're getting beat in the game, they leave. But if you made a true skill ranking and that's all you put next to the name was a true skill ranking number, then people wouldn't leave. They expect that. That's what it is. But you can't bait and switch the program. You can't be like, here you're getting X amount of kills with your gun, and I'm going to give you statistics and all these statistics, and then... you know, we're going to change it and make it skill matchmaking, and then when you get into a game and the connections are not matching up and you get, you know, you're going to rage quit because you're getting beat because you want to protect your KDR because that's not what we started with and it should have been true skill ranking in the first place. Well, yeah, of course that is. I mean, it's like, there's just so many blunders. You know, I don't understand it. So, that's what's going on with true skill matchmaking, you know, allegedly. But the facts are, I mean, the pictures speak for themselves. Everybody is pretty much, you know, the resources should have been spent towards the people that patronize the game. Am I wrong? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Until next time, it's your boy Fizz. Peace. I'm out.